Hello there and welcome to the Super Eagles Watch podcast powered by Hotsports, the official media partners of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Victor Godfrey. Now, today's a special edition because we do have a special guest with us in the house. I was going to say the hot men, but no, it's not all men. We have a bit of fragrance, beauty with us today, talking about the beautiful Soar Chappelle and, of course, very own Babajide Guerrero in the building with us. How you guys doing?
First of all, in my heart of hearts, I used to think that there's too much testosterone in this set.
Oh my goodness.
So many men in this set. I don't like it. I mean, it's fine for you to find a beautiful balance.
You have a fine balance.
And it's not even just balance. It's not just balance. Not some random, top of the pile kind of balance.
Brains and beauty personified.
And that right there is why you have Soar. What's going on?
I'm very well. Where's the water?
You go give me money.
No,
you must give me money for that hype.
You know,
you will pay me.
He started the hype and then you then piggybacked off it.
Sorry. I pick it back.
Is it pass now? Narcissist.
In a true pass, like seriously,
Oh,
he meant you and you are.
Yes, I look mad it.
Yeah, I love it. What's up, people? How are they?
It's good to have you. How you feeling? How you enjoying Africa's biggest football fiesta so far? Loving it?
You know, we've been talking about how much like the foreign leagues. No offense, but guys, I've not watched foreign leagues with the same enthusiasm.
You shouldn't.
Like this
You shouldn't.
particular tournament has blown me away. Everything about it. You know, I was on grounds for it, and the experience from the first tournament, the first day. I've been in World Athletics events, but I've never experienced that. And this was so much Africa.
Yeah.
Young people came together, country people came together. See, the organization, if they walk out for the streets, people paint. Imagine say vulcanizer paint, if vulcanizer machine, national team color.
Wow.
See, the streets when I go and the way they carry the matter for head, I'm not sure say any other country carry the football. It was so sweet.
So, and then you said something about this being the most African of all, competitions. But here's the thing, though, just to quickly add to that, African foreign managers, we've had an incredible number of foreign managers and, of course, African managers. And the statistics is such that 24 teams, 10 have been the indigenous, managers and coach. So we've had the numbers: 24 teams, 14 are indigenous, and of course 10 are foreign managers. So not to cut you off with the beauty of the vulcanizing machine, but let's talk about
What is that? What is that?
Bro, Jide, let's talk about this though. How do you see that? Like, how would you rate the performances of both contingents in terms of the foreign, guys and of course the indigenous guys?
I think it's impressive, yeah.
How so? We have 8 teams left and it's 4-4.
If you, I'm never saying from the angle of what is left. I'm looking at from the overview of the stats you relayed. 14 to 10. Flip this back some 20 years ago, or some 16 years ago. What you would have is 18 to 5, foreign 18, and it just shows that there's this endearment. Level of endearment is increasing. The quality of people who are willing to not just be footballers, African footballers, they go and take their UEFA B or ABC licenses and want to serve their country. And in a way, one of the best things that can happen to an ex-footballer is to have that ability to transport his immediate passion from being a footballer to being a coach. Overall, it shows that African football has come of age, especially with the quality of management.
So here's the thing. It was always of age. What they had was bad publicity, bad PR.
Yeah,
bust your brain. If you calculate the amount of coaches that have won this particular tournament, I believe the indigenous coaches have won it more.
True.
And they've won it back to back. Some of them, they don't win it 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Egypt's occasion, yeah.
Even Ghana had that too, funny enough.
Yes.
Yeah,
if I check correctly.
Yeah.
I think the beauty about this particular tournament is the fact that Ghana won some of this their thing when you call it dark ages football.
No.
Come on,
here's the thing. I'm not going to agree. Personally, let me just drop this.
Yeah.
I know they like when they say they do analysis and they always talk about those times in the past I did not watch football. But you see, those times were also goated because it's goated enough that a country like Zaire can come back with Congo and still try to recreate these same things that has happened.
Yeah,
a country like Mali that they were so war-torn and whatnot are recreating this same thing. And Hasia Mali did one. They have an indigenous coach.
So let's talk about that now. We have 4 foreigners, 4 local or indigenous.
Just say local and not so local.
No, I don't say local. That's indigenous and of course the foreign contingents. Now,
which is good.
I mean, the green Super Eagles, the green and white, we're repping there, right?
Yeah.
We have a Portuguese.
Yeah.
Against Angola, they also have a foreigner. You flip the script to Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Congo DR or Dr. Congo, like you said.
Dr. Congo at your own peril.
South Africa, Mali, and the rest of them. Now we have four apiece. Obviously, from the Nigerian point of view, we want to have a foreign manager win because that's the case for us. But would you rather have a foreign manager or have an indigenous manager win this, minus your allegiances to green and white?
Honestly, I'm in the case of I'm very indifferent personally, and this is why. As long as the ball is beautiful, as long as the ball is balling, I don't care.
Right.
Like for instance, if someone came at me and told me, "Swallow," and the coach show, and I would tell my boys words. If you ask me now, Victor Guerrero, say swallow. As a coach, you went to see this man, and this man told you that all I have to tell my boys is words, and they will do it. I look like in local parlance to say this guy in our two, you not to know what he's doing. But you know what happened? It's what you saw. He used words, and his words motivated. So for me, different coaches have how they do their thing. And for some, very defensive, I don't care. Some very attacking, I don't care. As long as you understand the team and you understand the African terrain, and you can give us ball that will blow our mind, that will make people do Otwege to Kada in 3 o'clock in the morning for inside Kokodi. Do you know where Kokodi is?
No.
And it has red sand.
I don't know where that is.
It's in the heart of where the competition is. It's where boys used to do paraga. That's what boys were
Okay,
doing.
Jide.
I'm telling you.
Jide, your thoughts on this one?
That's motivation.
Oh my days.
I don't care.
Hey,
Indeed.
minus the Cocody action, would you rather have a foreigner
I like
or...
Cocody. I love Cocody.
You will love Kokodi.
Right, I mean, I like the way you place the question from the beginning. So no, because everybody's always coming for me on this show. That guy, something user that said I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Don't come for me. I'm still
Oh,
Nigerian.
he has a comment for you, by the way. Carry on.
Yes, he's always coming for me. Keep coming. That's why I'm sitting in this chair in your home.
They never
Right.
see me.
Yes.
Sorry.
Jaw. Complete it. Jaw. The last time the biggest soccer gathering of African nations was won by team, he had everything Saul mentioned. Understanding the African terrain, the quality, the attack, the defense, everything was balanced. Step forward, Mehdi Jamal for Algeria. Step forward, Aliou Cisse, who had the second bite at the cherry.
Bemadi?
Not Bemadi.
Huh?
So you look at what they've done, and you are thinking, okay, this should come indigenous. I mean, that's alluding to your question. But here I'm in Nigeria.
So we have to have a Portuguese.
It has to come.
Let's come back home. I mean, I know we don't have a song.
No,
that
let's
says
not do bring it home.
Let's do that. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Now,
Yes, we'll do it
obviously,
again.
now we do have. We obviously want to have to hear your thoughts on this. Would you rather have a foreign manager or a local manager, or better still, who has been the most impressive display in terms of tactics on this in this competition for you, as we've seen so far? Now, remember, we're on X, YouTube, Facebook, and of course Instagram.
That looks good, darling.
I learned from the best.
Flattery won't get you far, husband.
But it got you to marry me, didn't it? Close your eyes. I have a gift for you.
Wait, now?
Baby, close your eyes.
Okay.
Bring all the world to you.
This is a thank you for all the sunrises that you've given me all these years.
Babe, now you're going to make me cry.
Don't worry, baby. I'll be home soon.
Every moment, every smile, every emotion is richer with the right connection.
Thank you for lighting up my life, baby. You're a real gift.
It's always me, I always love to play my game, and I know what's at stake. Playing against Cameroon takes us to the next round. So for me, I just have to give my best, and that's it. Normally before every game, I have my routine. I always, read the Bible, pray, play Christian music. Because everyone, the fighting spirit, you could see even against Ivory Coast, against Cameroon, the fighting spirit in the team, and everyone's trying to fight for each other, no matter what. We are all prepared. We trained, the few times we've trained penalties in training, so we are all ready for what's going to come. So again, we don't want to wait until it gets to penalties. We want to kill the game before 90 minutes. No, we are preparing well. We are in the right, everyone is in the right mindset, going to these games. Again, it's not going to be easy. We are all trying our best, to focus on the next game step by step. They should always expect what they've seen so far. So yeah, I'll try to play my game, try and help the team team as much as I can.
Get a 100% bonus when you recharge your MTN line with your Momo account. Download the Momo app now or dial *671# to enjoy.
Welcome back to the Super Eagles Watch podcast, powered by Hotsports, the official media partners of the Super Eagles. Victor Godfrey in the company of an individual known as Babajide Guerrero. But we do have Swan Chappelle in the house. Of course, we have Babajide Guerrero.
See, we need to switch seats one of these days because I don't like this thing.
No. Babajide and I, we have everything, right?
You know that thing happens, guy, when you see a shiny tool that just comes into the space.
You toy, right?
Yeah, you're already at the shiny, you're shiny and polishing.
Just objectify
So
somebody.
No.
I think I don't even care whatever it is you are doing.
Now you're the cash.
So now I am just Babajide Guerrero, and I'm the one that's always been in this particular studio with you.
Of course.
And then they swore.
Of course.
So it's fine, everybody swore.
But just to show you the amount of love and unity we have here on set, one can liken that to what we are seeing in Abidjan with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Do you think this team spirit, because we've seen in the past, with all due respect to the golden generation of Nigerian football, you could tell there were egos in that dressing room.
There was a bit of it.
Right? But here, it feels like there's this strong sense of unity. The likes we saw in 2013. Your thoughts on this one, guys?
I love it, and here's why I love it. Because I think a lot of them, they have come of age. The average age in our squad is about, 25, 26 on paper, right? And many of them don't come through the youth system. Nobody, they won't overshine past himself. Everybody, they comfortable. Who they marry, do be papa na papa. Who they do masters na masters. Nobody be boy. Even the least player that you would want to call is a star in his own right. That's Stanley. So I think everybody respect themselves. And this is what I noticed when you go to their camp. Normally, if you go to Eagles camp, you go see distractions. You go see media people because they pass through, they come down, they visit. You know, when you go to their camp, this time they actually mean business. They come down for what they want. They don't over mingle. They just do their thing, and get in, get out. And then look at the language of the body and the words they say. Omero the other day just said something. He said, we are not going to talk with. See, now I like that kind of behavior. That is sweet. Can I say sexy on a pod like this? That was sexy as fudge. Because I was like, oh, Angola, they are talking. No, we don't talk with words. We're gonna talk with our feet. We came here for business.
I love how Swa is really pushing the envelope on our podcast today. Babajide, let's go with you.
I do think that we heard Pesero speak about something about the level of team spirit a couple of episodes back, and I think that's beautiful. When you also have players that are willing to play for themselves, players who want to look out for each other. There is no I am bigger than you or smaller than you, and these things are important. They are very germane to the overall success of every football team.
All right,
let me just lay 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Should I count?
Right. Shout out to Musa because I actually cried when after the game. It wasn't because of what they did. He went out almost like 12 in the morning, and then he posted and he was like, if Nigerians, guys, you guys can support us like this and we can play like this as a nation, imagine what we can do, to say no to the killings in play to. I mean, he put Nigeria into the thing.
And that's a proper captain, right? And now, on that very patriotic note, thanks so. We're going to take a look at our social media platforms. Remember, you can be a part of this conversation on social media, which is, of course, X, Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, Instagram. I know Jide doesn't look forward to this because, comments are usually targeted towards him. But let's read the first. We're going to go off with the very first one, and it's from, Jide, it's your friend. Ooh. It's from at user. This
guy is my name is
at user minus QT9H9
just call him
IZ9B.
He knows himself.
And
what is it?
Surprisingly, he says, "Nice job, guys." So there's a change. You're winning people over now.
Yes,
now, of course, we also have another comment from at Ademola Ali, who says it's fun.
I almost thought it was Lukman.
I was like,
it wasn't him. It's a different one. This is Ademola Ali at 3400, and he says it's funny how people criticize Osimhen for chances he created due to his hard work.
Yeah,
he will put his head in difficult places to head a ball, and people will still blame him for not going in. Interesting comment there. Of course, last but not the least, this is an interesting name. It's at Control 3026, and he says he's the engine player in front line, scattering and putting defenders in confusion, making ways for others to score because all eyes are on him. And I would imagine he's talking about Babajide Guerrero and he's playing this for Unilag. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I meant Victor Osimhen.
I knew there was going to be a Unilag mention. Greatest Unilag. Stop
Victor Osimhen. I'm not shaming him. He was a prolific striker in his day, by the way.
Did you watch him?
I think Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't fit enough.
Anything when I don't watch, I'm not a believer.
There you go. There you go. So that on that note, we'd love to say a very big thank you to for you to watching the show, of course. But again, thank you to Swash Chappelle for being a part of our podcast today. Of course, Bawajide Guerrero as well. The hot man, one hot man, two hot men,
yes,
one hot lady,
one hot
Wow.
lady,
one hot lady,
one beautiful hot lady.
Yes. So the name is Victor Godfrey. Hopefully, like we've said, the hashtag is Let's Do It Again. Hopefully, the Super Eagles can bring glory back to the nation. Until next time, be good and be safe. It is bye from us, and of course, bye for now.